What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Phil. In case you're clicking this video for the first time, you are very much welcome. Let's make this amazing and yummy sweet and sour pork. I really love it. This one is Chinese inspired, and if you've never tried this before, you are really going to enjoy it as well. I made mine with some white rice, and let me tell you, the combo was so amazing. And the good thing is the recipe is super simple. I've listed the easy ingredients in the description box down below, and don't forget to check on that. So the pork is basically just deep fried until it has a very nice crispy texture on the outside, and then it's cooked in a sour and sweet sauce with some vegetables and some pineapples. You will love it. This calls for those busy weekdays or weeknights because it's very easy and simple to make. So without saying more, let's get started. So let's start first by preparing all the vegetables that we'll need for this recipe. So I have some red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and yellow bell pepper. I also have some white and red onion. I'll be using half of each. That will be enough for this recipe. I'm just going ahead to roughly chop them. As you can see, I'm chopping them into big chunks. Once you're done, just put that aside as we go to our next step. So I'm mentioning it again, guys. I've listed the ingredients for this recipe in the description box down below. Don't forget to check on that. And also, if you're new to this channel, thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you want more of these recipes, you can go ahead and subscribe. I'll be happy if you join the family, and also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and a like. So anyway, guys, once you're done chopping all that, transfer everything to a plate, set that aside, and now let's prepare our pineapple. I have a very ripe and sweet pineapple. Don't use bitter pineapple, guys. You can also use canned pineapples if you have. So I'm just going ahead to cut my pineapple. I'll be needing about a quarter of this pineapple, and then I'll just peel it and chop it into smaller pieces. So another thing also I wanna say is that so many people out there don't like their food with pineapples. I love mine with pineapples. I can eat anything with pineapple. So if you don't like pineapples in your food, you can just do away with it in this recipe. There's no offense. I've tried making this recipe without the pineapples, and it still tasted amazing. Yeah, so you can just do away with the pineapples if you don't like pineapples. So once you're done chopping that, place that aside, and now let's get to our next step, which is cutting our meat. So here I have some pork. You can use pork shoulder, pork loin, or pork steak. So just cut it into smaller chunks the way I'm doing it here. And also another thing, guys, is if you don't like pork for this recipe, you can always substitute the pork with the chicken. Yeah, so once we're done cutting that, you'll just transfer it to a bowl, and our next step is to marinate it. So I'm just going ahead to add some minced garlic and minced ginger. I'm also adding some soy sauce and some salt. I'm just going ahead to mix everything together until nicely incorporated, and then you're going to let this marinate for at least 2 hours or overnight. Just place it in the fridge and let that marinate. In the meantime, let's make our sauce. So this is the sweet and sour sauce that we'll be using for our pork. So here I have some ketchup. I also have some white vinegar. To that I'm adding some water. I'm also adding some brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you have, and also I've added cornflour or cornstarch. So I'm just going ahead to mix that well until everything is nicely incorporated. I'm giving that a quick taste, and it already tastes amazing. So back to our meat. It has been marinating for 2 hours. I'll crack 1 egg in there, and then I'm going ahead to give this a quick mix until that meat is coated in that egg. Next, you're going to dip the meat in some cornflour or cornstarch. So you have some cornflour, and then I'm slowly going to put the meat in the cornflour. I'm going to make sure that all the meat is coated in that cornflour. Next, I'm just going to deep fry this. So here I have my oil. It's on medium heat. To test if your oil is ready, you just insert a wooden stick, and if you immediately see bubbles, that means that your oil is ready to use. So you slowly dip in the meat, and then you're going to fry this for about 8 minutes until it's nicely golden browned on the outside. And our meat looks ready at this point, so we're just going to remove it from the hot oil, place that aside, and let's go to our next step. And that is ready. Next, let's prepare our vegetables. So I'm just adding some vegetable oil on my pan, and then I'm going to add the vegetables that we chopped earlier. I'm going to stir fry this for about 3 to 5 minutes. So make sure you turn them until you get a bit of a char. You will know that your vegetables are ready, and once they are ready, you just remove them from the pan, place them on a plate, and next we'll be making our sweet and sour sauce. So in the same pan, you're just going to add the sauce that we made earlier. We are going to cook this on medium-low heat for about 3 to 5 minutes, or until it thickens. And as you can see, it has nicely thickened. So next, you're going to add the fried meat and the vegetables, and then you're just quickly going to mix everything together until nicely incorporated. This may take about a minute or two. And that looks amazing. So for our final step, we're going to add the chopped pineapples. You're going ahead to mix that well. This will take about another 1 or 2 minutes, and that's just it. Our sweet and sour pork is ready to serve. I recommend you serve it immediately, and as I've mentioned earlier, this goes well with rice. You can serve it with whatever you want. You will love it. I hope you go ahead and try it, and as usual, if you try it, don't forget to tell me how yours came out in the comment section down below. Also, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more of my amazing recipes. You can always connect on Instagram or on TikTok at feels_kitchen. So till my next video, guys, bye.